Most people think the worst part of being buried alive is running out of air. They're wrong. It's the moment you realize you're not alone down here. This is what happened after I woke up inside a sealed underground tomb, and why I still sleep with all the lights on. I remember a bar, a woman with green eyes, a drink that tasted like licorice, then nothing. I woke up in a stone box the size of a walk-in closet. No coffin, just rough walls covered in twisted symbols that looked like writing but weren't. The ceiling was 6 feet high. My phone had no signal, only a timestamp, Monday, 2:17 a.m. I'd been missing for 12 hours. That's when I saw the pile of human bones in the corner. At least 3 people, their fingers bloody stumps, as if they'd tried to claw through solid rock. One skeleton still wore a wedding ring. Then I heard the tapping. 3 beats, pause, 3 beats. Morse code for help. I dug left with my bare hands and a broken femur, and after 4 hours I broke through into a small hole. On the other side, a face pressed against the gap. Human shape, but wrong. Eyes too wide. No lips. It smiled and whispered, "More." I plugged the hole with a rib bone, but then the floor began cracking beneath me. Through the gaps I saw pulsing roots, not plant roots, something vain and alive. The tomb wasn't a tomb. It was a feeding chamber. The skeletons were offerings. The thing in the next room was just the gardener. The real master lived below. My phone battery hit 8%, and somehow I got 1 bar of signal. I dialed 911. The operator asked my emergency. I said I was buried underground. A long pause, then a different voice, older, male, amused, said, "No, you're not. You're dinner." The line died, but a text appeared, "Run left." I found a small tunnel behind a slab, barely wide enough for my shoulders, smelling of fresh dirt, not old, as if someone had dug it yesterday. Behind me, the stone floor collapsed with a wet crash, and heavy footsteps began following. I crawled until my hands broke through soil into moonlight. I was in a cemetery, clawing out of a grave whose headstone read my name, my birth year, and a death date 3 days ago. My funeral was tomorrow. When I looked back, the tunnel was gone, just dirt, just a normal grave. But lying on the grass next to me was that wedding ring, still worn. Inside it was engraved, "Forever yours." The police called me a runaway. DNA on the ring matched a woman who vanished in 1998. Her body was never found. That was 6 months ago. I'm telling you this now because last night I heard tapping on my bedroom wall. 3 taps, paused, 3 taps, and a whisper, "Found you."